Welcome to Smart Science SAW. Today, we begin our Grade 11 Development Geography series. In this lesson, we'll unpack the concept of development, what it means, how it is measured, and why it matters. Development concerns using resources and technology to create positive change. It improves quality of life, such as health, education, and freedom. It also upgrades standard of living, involving possessions, luxuries, and housing. We use specific terms to discuss development. Developed countries are high-income, industrialized, and have strong infrastructure. Examples include the USA, France, and Japan. Developing countries have lower income and are still industrializing. Examples are India and Ethiopia. MEDCs refer to more economically developed countries. LEDCs refer to less economically developed countries. Industrialized countries have economies rooted in manufacturing and services. Industrializing countries are transitioning from agriculture to industry. Development is multidimensional. First, economic development includes growth in wealth, industry, and trade. Next, social development focuses on education, healthcare, and gender equality. Lastly, sustainable development strives for balance between economic growth, social improvement, and environmental health. The appropriate scale of development can be local, regional, and global. Local development may involve municipality projects. Regional development concerns provinces or groups of countries like SADC or BRICS. Global development includes worldwide goals, such as the Millennium Development Goals. To measure development, we use several indicators. Economic indicators include GDP, the value of goods and services produced in a year, excluding imports and exports. GNP, which adds foreign earnings to GDP. GNI, the average income per person. HDI, combining GDP per capita, life expectancy, and literacy. Gini coefficient, measuring inequality with scores from 0, equality, to 1, inequality. Social indicators consist of literacy rates and education levels, access to essential services like water, electricity, and healthcare, nutrition and food security. Gender Inequality Index, GII, assessing equality in health, education, and employment. Demographic indicators involve birth and death rates, infant and maternal mortality rates, life expectancy, fertility rates, population growth rates. Development can be studied at different scales. Locally, a rural municipality might enhance its water supply. Regionally, consider Gauteng Province's industrial growth or BRICS cooperation. Globally, we look at Millennium Development Goals, aiming to eradicate poverty, promote gender equality, reduce child mortality, combat diseases, and ensure sustainability. The brand line divides the world into developed, north, and developing, south. Developed countries, or MEDCs, feature high HDI, industrialization, and high income. Whereas developing countries, or LEDCs, show low HDI, are industrializing, and have low income. For instance, compare the USA and Ethiopia. Remember, the brand line isn't the equator, it's an economic divide. For exam practice, let's review an example question. Explain the difference between standard of living and quality of life. The standard of living refers to material possessions, such as houses, cars, and TVs. In contrast, quality of life encompasses standard of living but also includes education, healthcare, environment, and freedom. In this lesson, we learned what development means, how it is measured, and how it differs across local, regional, and global contexts. In our next lesson, we'll explore the frameworks for development, the factors and models that explain why some countries grow faster than others.